All right. Today is week 25, day 3. And so it's asking us to say round 37 and 99 hundredths to the nearest whole number. So remember, a decimal tells you to separate the whole number from the fractional part. And so what is this asking us to do? It's asking us to round to the nearest whole number. So the nearest whole number is 37. This little number here, 9, is in the tens place. This is the one we're going to be looking at. So we put an arrow above the 9. And I'm sorry it's sloppy, but I already went through the video and I did it twice, so you guys are going to have to hear it again. So my rules of rounding, if it's the number that has the arrow over it is between 0 and 4, that changes to 0, and the number next to it, the circled number, doesn't change. Okay? If it's between 5 and 9, the numbers all change to 0, but we add a 1 to the one that's circled. Okay, I'm looking here. The one under the arrow says it's a 9. So we are looking at this, and it goes to, we're going to add 1 because it's between 5 and 9. This number is between 5 and 9, so we're going to add 1 now. So there I go, plus 1 equals 38. Okay, so that should be rounded to 38. And then here it asks us to find the volume of the figure. We have volume equals length times width times height. And if you see here, I cut this little piece off already. I sawed it off. So I'm going to solve for this here. I have volume. I know length is 6, and I know that my width is 6 and my height is 5. So 6 times 5. I did easy math here. I said 6 times 5 equals 30. And then I brought down the 6, so 6 times 30. And then I took the 0 out, and 6 times 3 is 18. Bring the 0 down. Okay, so this one was a total of 180 inches cubed. And I put a cube up there because we're measuring three dimensions, length, width, and height. So that's why it gets a 3, or we would say inches third power, or inches cubed. Okay, so now let's take a look at this little guy right here. I see the width, or the length is 2, the height is 1, and the width is 1. So 2 times 1 equals 2. So this is 2 inches cubed. And now I just add those two together. I get 182. So I have 182. Don't forget to use your units. And it's cubed because we do what? We are multiplying 3 dimensions. So you get a cube there. All right. Now, I'm going to be adding these 2 fractions. And I see right now they don't have a common denominator, so I have to make one. And the first thing that I do is make a list of my denominators. And I'm going to put 13 and 5 in this column, and I kind of started it already. So let's go to 5. I have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. Well, if you look over here, I did 13, 26, 39, 52. So these, I still haven't found one in common. I'm going to have to spread this list a little farther. So I know it's 55, 60, 65. Well, I know that 13 times 5 is actually 65, so I can stop there. If you notice, too, throughout this week, these numbers are getting bigger. You know the math, and if you take the time to do the steps, you're going to get the answers right. So just be careful, take your time. It's you're not in a hurry, you're not in a rush. So my new denominators are going to be 65. Okay, and what I do to the bottom, what I do to the denominator, I have to do to the numerator. So if I multiplied 5 times what to get 65, I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I have to multiply this by 13. So 5 times 13 was 65. 1 times 13 is 13. All right, and so I have to do the same here. I multiplied 13, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times to get 65. So I have to do the same to the numerator. 7 times 5 is 35. Well, now I can add these guys up. I know 35 plus 13. I know if I just add these together, 5 plus 3 is 8. 3 plus 1 is 4. And then I do put these underneath, 65. And I'm thinking, 48 over 65. I think I can reduce these. I'm going to try to reduce these by 3. I know it can't be 1, because then I same with the same fraction. I know it can't be 2, because 65 doesn't have an even number. But I have a feeling this is divisible by 3 at least, so I'm going to try right now. 65 divided by 3. 3 goes into 6 2 times, and then that's 6 minus 0. Bring down the 5. Nope, that's not right, because I would have a remainder. So that's not even, so it's not going to go in by 3 4, maybe by 4, but I don't think so because 4 is, let's just try it. 65, 4, no, that's not going to work either. But at least I tried. So I know I'm pretty safe. I think that this is, it's reduced state already. So you have 48 over 65, or 48 65ths. Okay? All right, a word problem. We use the cube method to solve it. Matt measures 3 pieces of string. First piece is 544 centimeters. The second piece is 144 centimeters. And the third piece is 112 centimeters. How many meters of strings does she have altogether? Well, the cube method tells me to circle all the numbers. And so I circle all the numbers, 3, 544, 144, 112. And then I know it says to underline keywords, and I'm going to see here how many altogether. That looks like keywords because that's going to give me, I already know what I'm going to do with those two. Okay, and then I have Matt measures 3 pieces of string, so I'm going to box in the question. That's what the B does in cubed. And we've learned a lot of this already. So there's the box. And then the E, eliminate information that's not necessary. Well, this number here is confusing me because it's saying 3 pieces of string. So I think I'm going to cross this out because I don't need it. I know that this is 1 string, 2 strings, and 3 strings. So this number I'm going to cross out because it's going to confuse me. All right, and then I'm going to draw a picture. Well, I'll just make a tape diagram because that's easy to do, right? 2 of the 3 strings, 544, 144, 112. Well, this helps me see what to do. I think I have to add all these numbers because it's saying how many altogether. So I'm going to put over here on the side, 544, 144, 112. So I got 0, 10, 9, 10, 8. So 800 centimeters. That's how much strings. And then you're going to put it in a sentence, okay? You would say Matt has 800 centimeters of string. All right? And there you go. Have a great day.